Oh, I didn't see you there.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Julian, 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 and Julian, 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 and Julian, 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 Julian.
Welcome to my new segment called Cooking with Julian. Today, we'll be making pizza with homemade pizza dough.
Welcome to Cooking with Julian. Yeah.
Alright, so first we need to make the dough. And to make the dough, you need all-purpose flour. We feed in 4 tonight, so I'm just gonna use the rest. And then I would usually use honey. Because I don't like to use sugar. I try to stay away from processed sugar, but we are out of honey. So, I'll be using sugar today. And you need some type of sweetener to activate the yeast. Because you know yeast eats the sugar and that's what makes the dough rise. And FYI, this is the best dough you'll ever have in your life, okay? So I have probably about 5 cups of flour with, I don't know, maybe 3 tablespoons of sugar. Where's the yeast? Alright, get you a packet of yeast and get something to stir the dough with. I'll just use a spoon. Stir in the sugar. And also add some salt. Add maybe just a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon and a half will be good. Alright, stir that in. Alright, and then I would usually put the yeast in water to activate it, but I'm just going to put the yeast in with everything else. Alright, and then so stir that all together, and then come get some water. You want warm water. Alright, so you don't want too hot water and you don't want too cold water, because if it's too hot you'll kill the yeast. If it's too cold it won't activate. So the best way is, what I've been told is, when you put your finger in the water it should feel like it's body temperature, so you won't really feel the water, if that makes sense. Maybe not. Ew.
Why did it look like that?
I don't know. Does this get hot?
I don't know.
Why is that water murky?
Put it up slowly.
This is gross. I know this one. Alright, so I added the water. Now mix it all together. This is probably maybe 2 cups of water. You can add more or less, you know, depending on how much flour you use. And just stir it until it's all combined. After you mix everything all up, I added a little bit too much water, but that's perfectly fine because we're gonna let it rise anyway and we can knead it after it rises. If not, you can knead it before. Just add a little bit more flour, make it to where the dough is a little tough, but not too tough, if you know what I mean. And yeah, we're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it sit for at least an hour and a half. If you wanna wait and make it the night before and let it sit overnight until when you make it for dinner or whenever you're gonna make it, you can do that too. The dough will be good, and you know, you at least need an hour ahead of time before you make your pizza. Alright, I'll see you back here in about 2 hours or so.
2 hours later.
The dough has risen.
I rise. I rise.
Now it's time to make the pizza. Grab your favorite toppings. Make it however you want. You know, do classic, do barbecue, whatever. So I'm gonna do a marinara with tomatoes and basil, some mozzarella, maybe some spinach, and then I'm gonna do a buffalo, and I'll show you all that. Y'all, so I ran out of flour, and the dough is pretty sticky. This lighting is gonna be terrible, but anyways, ran out of flour, so the dough is really sticky. I don't feel like going to the store. It's kind of late. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I am gonna just put it in the oven and then let it bake for a little bit so it can get a crust, and then I'll put the toppings on. It should be fine, but we'll see, okay? Preheat your oven to 550 degrees, make sure, or preheat it to as hot as your oven will go. The hotter, the better. It'll be like a wood-fired grilled pizza when you do it that way. The best, trust me.
5 minutes later.
All right, so I baked it for a little bit. It came out like this, which is nice. Now I'm gonna add the toppings, the sauce and everything, and then it'll be done.
Minutes later.
Bon appétit! Voilà! Oui! Je me peux jouir!
Merci beaucoup. Oui, oui, baguette.
I think it's stuck to the pan. But it looks pretty good. We're gonna find out how it tastes.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I might need a spatula. All right, we'll come back. I'll show you when I get it off. Yo, the pizza didn't come out good. I'm gonna have to get some flour goods. It didn't come out good. Do you see this?
And FYI, this is the best dough. This is the best dough. This is the best dough you'll ever have in your life. Okay?
I understand what you're saying. I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what you're saying.
We have to make a new one. I'm so mad. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. So I had to send my mom to get some more flour. Now I gotta wait. It actually ain't that bad. It just stuck to the pan and fell apart. But 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Psych, this shit nasty. What in the Peter Piper picked a peck of motherfucking pickled peppers is this shit? I'm calling the motherfucking FBI. Why y'all be lying? I don't know, it's actually pretty good. Psych, it's nasty.
And I'm hungry anyway, so. I'm recording.
Yeah, I'm recording. Do you want me to start over?
No, it's fine. You guys, this
Stupid little
isn't.
video. He's gonna mess up the dough.
It ain't coming out. I added too much flour or something. I don't know. This ain't how I usually cook. Tell them, guys, it'd be good, don't it? Tell them!
Not really.
It's like, you know, when you tell somebody, oh, I can show you this, I can show you, and then you do it, but you can't do it, and you keep trying, and you're like, no, I did it, I did it, I did it, but they don't believe you because you're not doing it. That's what this is. I'm sick of it. You feel me?
The dough looks crusty, dude.
There's nothing I can do. Alright, I'm gonna do a buffalo pizza. So we start with the hot sauce. Alright, and then you need to spread it out, get a spoon. Ooh. Alright, and then I'm gonna add some tofu, which is like chicken. Okay.
What did you do? Why did you pour so much in here?
It just came out.
Why are you rushing?
Not too much.
You're rushing.
What?
You're rushing.
Russian what? I'm hungry!
Really?
Yeah.
So banana peppers in there. You mess it up.
I'm sorry you don't eat like I do.
You don't eat like I do, Julian. You don't eat.
You don't eat.
I'm the one person who does eat in this family.
All you eat is bread and cheese.
I eat.
Do I lie?
I'm sorry, mush.
Mush?
Have you seen that thing in the fridge that you made? Oh,
Lentils?
Mush.
And then grab some seasoning and season up the dough with some Italian seasoning and a little garlic flakes. Alright, and hopefully this one will turn out somewhat good. Ooh. Alright, this one came out, the dough came out a little better, but it's still not how I would usually make it. But at this point, I really don't care because I'm hungry, so. Feed me! I'm gonna eat it. Let me give it a taste. Let's see how it tastes. Alright. I mean, it's food. Well, that's the end of Cooking with Julian. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. like and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below if you want to see more recipes. I promise you I can cook. Thank you and peace.